Hi there everybody, great and glorious, soon to be famous one day, Nick Dutch, back on the camera again. One more time. Now, I tend to get most of my inquiries for these free tarot show video-y type thingy-bobs from YouTube, and we have another inquirer. His YouTube name is I Have a Dream 1973. And I Have a Dream 1973, I really wish you'd chosen a shorter name there, but never mind. Is inquiring about one particular individual and wants to make sure that this individual, has the compatibility. I Have a Dream 1973 is concerned about compatibility and doesn't really want to, really muck up and all the rest of that, and wants to make sure everything's going to be nice and calm. So let's have a quick look. As is traditional, I'm doing a quick shuffle, still using the Book of Thoth Tarot. We'll do the standard relationship reading, see basically what's coming through for you today. Okay, now within the tarot reading we can have positive signs and we can have negative signs. On his side of thing we got some signs which could be regarded as being negative, but I'm not seeing them in a total negative light. Firstly, that's because readers don't tend to see absolutely everything as being completely negative. It's just a question of different perspectives. And in this particular case we're talking about someone who has a need for a lot of knowledge. This is someone who's not thinking straight or not behaving straight because their mind is dominated with other things. There's a sense of other issues going on there, and possibly a wide variety of different failures in the past, possibly even a depressive individual, someone who lets other issues in the past kind of get in the way somewhat. And I think that's one of the messages that this reading is trying to communicate. Someone who needs to chill out, relax, and see what life's really about prior to actually getting the quantity and quality of progress that you need, that they need, and basically all the rest of that. Okay, the signs for the forces between you, the thing which defines the connection. So despite his negativity, we have some loving signs. Cup signs are often to do with love. They correlate with the heart sign of a regular pack of playing cards. I'm sure you're aware of that by now because you've seen a fair few of my videos. You like the work I do, and I'm very glad and grateful to have you as one of my viewers. Okay, now this is the Three of Cups, talking about a sense of abundance, possibly even too much. So maybe his negativity makes him want to try and overact sometimes, or do something a little over the top. He can't quite get that level of calm perspective that's actually necessary and required for there to be, total tranquility, basically. Signs on your side? Well, you did speak in your message to me about a sense of anxiety. This is speaking more about a sense of passion. I feel that you may even have, to a certain degree, some of the problems that he's got, especially when approaching this particular connection. I mean, not all the problems he's got in his life. I mean, that would not be accurate at all. But when approaching this particular relationship situation, there is a sense of there being anxiety there and a desire to try and lay down the law somehow, okay? And that could be a positive thing. You still have to be very sensitive to the way in which he reacts towards you. But in the meantime, I would say just do what you have to do. Communication, shared experiences, it's all, it all mounts up. The other thing that's very good is a sense of community about you. I often see the High Priestess as being a card which signifies a sense of a desire to try and bring people into a sense of community and to enjoy a feeling of and a sense of unity between yourself and somebody else. That feels good, that looks good, and it's also very interesting and intriguing. So I would say that those are very positive signs for you when thinking about the longer term. Okay, it's all your inner character which has the good stuff. Maybe your enthusiasm to make there be a lot of progress could actually be taken to a negative point, but I don't really see that in a major way. Okay, here we go. The most important part, the Ghost of Christmas Future part of the reading, so to speak, is short-term, mid-term, long-term, future, and we don't have any negative signs. The only real negativity we've got is in the here and now, and predominantly on his side of things, because he lacks a bit of knowledge and you're a bit anxious. Now that could be good chemistry, that could be difficult chemistry, but the progress is saying some pretty nice things. I mean, this is someone who probably does have some good feelings for you. He's just not showing that he doesn't understand feelings all that much. But there's something going on which is of a really, really, pleasant, nature going on there. Loving signs in your short term, loving signs in your mid-term, and a sense of there being extra gain or an extra level further on down the line. Maybe a short and mid-term future is more about a sense of applying the sense of compassion, sensitivity, and learning, which is actually required to actually make him happy enough to be able to be with you in the relationship later on down the line. It looks good and it feels good. So that could be a foundation building time for you. Your long-term future signs, very good indeed, but obviously one step at a time, you know what I mean, okay? I don't personally see anything bad about that. Alright, you just got to get over his anxieties and your enthusiasm. That's the main issue. Alright, there you go. Now, it's another one of those I can't give you a yes or no answer. And I should not do that. As far as your anxieties about this relationship is concerned, you don't really have a cause to be anxious. He's the one who's got a cause to be anxious. You've got a cause to communicate with him, try and find that middle ground whereby he feels happy, where you feel happy, and try and build upon that. It doesn't actually feel bad. There is something strange about the chemistry between you, yes. But again, I don't really see that as in a very major or negative light. I see that in quite a positive light, because I feel that you can use that time for your boundary setting and get the progress that you basically both need. So I do wish you all the best of luck with that. I'll bid you good fortune, God and or Goddess and or none of the above bless. Great and glorious, soon to be famous one day, Nick Dutch, signing out for now, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon sometime.